Hello, Jorge. How are you?
Hi, Andreé. Fine, and you?
Fine, fine. I want to travel to France. Would you like travel with me? It's my dream.
Yeah, I would like to go to this country because I think that it's beautiful places and interesting.
Yes, yes, it's very, very interesting. But what you say if you want to say another friends? I don't know. Fanny, Sheccid, and Alejandra.
I read that the French Republic is a transcontinental country. A member of the European Union, whose for it a government is the semi-presidential republic. Territorially includes metropolitan French and French oversight, being in turn the last country in European Union, and that French had experienced in 18 years 7 political regiments, 3 continental monarchies, 2 imperial republics, and 2 empires. The difference helped to explain the interest decision the National Assembly, which to 9 years to renounce to monarchy and propose a third republican construction. It's a continental in Paris. This country has president is Emmanuel Macron. French language, current type euro. The color it is flag, blue, white, and red, but that will be explained later.
Well, guys, about the gastronomy and the typical food, um, French heritage isn't just a list of monuments to visit. It also includes an elegant language as well as culinary specialties, often tied to certain regions and sometimes passed down from generation to generation. The France food it's very different than the other countries since it's usually distinguished by being divided into 5 courses. Firstly, the aperitif is served and it is made up of sweet wines of cocktails as well as canapes, pickles, charcuterie, nuts, olives, etc. La Entree a horse to brie, in which salad, soups, ripe vegetables, dishes, assorted charcuterie, pates, among others, are common. Follow the main platter and platter resistance in which meat or fish are served, although they can also be made with rice, pasta, or legumes. Then the program, which is served between the main course and the dessert, and which is made up of a selection of cheeses. To finish, the dessert is taken, which can range from simple fruit or yogurt to any type of more elaborate sweet. The meal is usually closed with a coffee or a glass of liquor. Some dishes have been in constant change and have had some modifications because this use do not convince the palate of many dinners. Some food tastes more bland than others. However, the following is the top 5 dishes that you should try when you go to France. Number 1, the cassoulet. It is made up of white beans, dog dings, and pork in different forms. It has been consumed for centuries by peasants, and today the French use it for their family gatherings. Number 2, foie gras. It's a dish that has used to be in all the New Year's Eve parties of the French. The tradition of featuring guests already existed in antiquity. The best way to taste it's on a brioche bread with a little fig jam. Number 3, chicken alabasca. Dish originally from the Basque country, as Sheccid is it known that it has always been very rich in gastronomy than in other cities and countries. It's a complete dish in which the meat has been tenderized with a piperada, a sauce composed of bayonet ham, peppers, tomatoes, and spalled pepper. Number 4, flamenco, carbonara. It is a beef dish simmered in larger and aromatic plants. At the end of cooking, a little traditional gingerbread with mustard is added to add even more flavor to the sweet and savory dish. I could recommend it. It's one of my favorite, and as it tastes more delicious than a roast beef. Number 5, and finally, it it's called ratatouille. It has been the grandmother's dish par excellence. It's recommended to be accompanied by fish or meat as well as restaurateurs suggest it. It's healthy as a salad since its main base is vegetables.
Oh, that food song is good. Um, I found information on cultural place that say France is the most popular and visited country, and Paris is the most visited city in the world. This is not surprise because the country has an incredible rich cultural history. In France, there are also museums with unique collection of pies of ancient art, exhibition of ultramodern folk order, and architectural monuments for from different eras. Uh, one of the oldest cultural construction in the country is the Maison Carré. We can go to the 5 most visited places that are Louvre Museum, Notre Dame Cathedral, Centre Pompidou, Metz, Maison Carré, and Palace of Versailles.
Oh, that sound really interesting. But I am going to tell you the 5 most relevant tourist areas in France. We start with Paris. During your trip to France, you cannot miss to visit your capital. If wonderful, it will be enough for you to know that Paris is an European city with skyscrapers and the world center of fashion, gastronomy, atmosphere, financial, and culture. Uh, we next to the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is another of the famous places in France. And of course, it's a capital, Paris, from begin to the tallest structure in the city, since it measures 324 meters height, and you place it in on to edge of the jumps of Mars on the banks of the River Seine. It's an obligatory stop during your trip in Paris because it's the most recognized infrastructure in the world, and of course, one of the tourist sites of Paris for excellence. The next is Palace of Versailles. This is one of tourist places in Paris, France, that you cannot miss if is the Palace of Versailles, located in Armed Versailles. It's considered one of the most beautiful and visited monuments in French capital, thanks its impossible architectures and garden. The next is Louvre Museum. You can use to see real art. You can have to the Louvre Museum in Paris. We have too much works of art, and this is a collection include Oriental, Egyptian, Greek, and Roman architects as well, the arts of Islam, among others, and it's the largest museum in the world and of the most famous. And finally, with the Arc of the Triumph, this is another obligatory stop during your trip in France, especially in Paris, is the Arc of the Triumph. This is one of the most important historical sites in France and one of the most representative monuments of the City of Lights, since in the incarnate the victories of the French army.
Oh, well. Well, I have here a little about certain important dates in France. Some are a new year, the 1st of January. The new year is a secular holiday that celebrates the first days of the year, January 1. The party begins the night before on December 21, the day of San Silvestre, according to the tradition. The French decorated their home with mistletoe on plant that symbolizing happiness. Admitting when the clock rings, we kiss and wish each other a happy new year and good health. Another celebrate day is Easter Monday, the first Monday after Easter. Um, this great event is one of the years in France. Although is not celebrated in the same when way is a Spain, is the galaxy country only Easter Monday is a holiday, Lundy on Pigs, and the symbol of this date is a Easter egg. Another is the Labor Day in May 1. The Labor Day is May 1 is a public holiday. Is this date of for the general populate and the schools and the most business are closed. Then it's the Victory Day, the 1945 May 8, the celebrate of the end of the Second World War. In this day, celebrate the victory in Europa Day and the day celebrating the form accepted by the alliance of the world of the second of the Germany a conditional cessure of this armament for a Tuesday 8 and May 8. Um, Another is the Ascension Tuesday. The day is variable, but they also call it First of Ascension, the Jesus Christ. This Ascension is a Thursday or something holiday Tuesday, commemorate the Christian belief of the building ascension of the Jesus into heaven. Another day is a Pentecostal Monday. It's the variable day with Monday or Pentecostal Monday, also known a Monday of the holiday spirit. In the holiday celebrate the day after Pentecostes or Marble Pass in the Christian literature calendar. Um, Another day is a Besley Day and July 40. In this day, commemorative of the day when French system fit up with the opposite of the French monarchy thought control of the Prussian forest, which make it the beginning of the revolution. Um, and the last celebrate is the Christmas on the 25 December, the date of the Christmas season tend to vary from region to region, with some beginning the festival on early December 6th. Uh, that's all, my friend. And hearing all these incredible things about the France, it makes me want to go more early. And I say that we look for tickets right now to be able to go next summer.
Oh, well, I'm going to search the tickets because the idea is very interesting.
Yes, if I would be interesting to go together and know everything that we investigate.
Oh, I will start to see how much first class tickets cost to a flight from Mexico to France. Thanks for watching, teacher. And my name is Jorge Emilio García Negrete.
My name is Sheccid Molina.
And my name is Andreé Yazid Reyes Basurto.
My name is Joselin Stefhanie Ramírez Lara.
My name is Alejandra Suarez.
That's all, teacher.